Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Frances and we are now entering into September. Shocker, but yeah, it's still hot here. So my fragrance tray this month is going to be quite interesting. September in Canada can be all over the place. I'm going to insert a picture here of my August tray. And what I've decided to do is take a couple of things off that tray and put them into my September tray. Disclaimer is, guys, that you can wear whatever you want. I think I have about 10 fragrances. I'm gonna try and stick to my 10, so we'll see. But if I cheat, you guys will be the first to know that I cheat. Let's get started. And if you're interested in seeing what I am planning to wear September is a tough month for me to pick seasonal fragrances. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick what I think will be appropriate for the weather here. My first pick is Scandale et Paris. It was a love at first sniff. This is a pear fragrance with some honey in it. It's extremely sweet, and I thought I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to give it one last go. I get more compliments on this one than hardly any other fragrance. I remember when I wore this. This is beautiful outside, by the way. It's a little cloying when you wear it inside. That is Jean Paul Gaultier Scandale et Paris, and my very first fragrance on my tray for September. So the next one that I'm going to give a try is C by Armani. Now, this is my second bottle of C. This is a beautiful chypre fragrance. The first bottle I went through, I just flew through it in the spring and summer. Now, I purchased this one at Costco, and I just assumed it would smell the same, and it doesn't smell the same. It must be a new batch, not necessarily reformulated, but sometimes new batches come out and they just don't smell the same. So I thought I'll leave it sitting for a while, see if it changes. Maybe the other one I had was an older fragrance and had gone quite a bit deeper. If you want to hear a little bit more about fragrances that change, it might be a good idea to pop over and watch this video that I have linked in the description box by Claire Smith, and she talks about maceration and what happens with the fragrances as they break down. I mean, fragrances last for years and years and years, but they do tend to change. The notes in it are it's a fruity floral. It has cassis, May rose, freesia, vanilla, patchouli, and woody notes, and ambroxan. Patchouli is stronger in this one than in my other one. The other one was definitely a smoother, sweeter dry down. This one dries down a little bit sharper, and the patchouli pops out in it more. But I'm going to give it another try, and that is the second fragrance on my tray for September. So the next one is by Dossier. This is I believe my third bottle. Ambery Cherry is inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Smells, I'm going to wear this one today, I think. It smells exactly like Lost Cherry. So that's the third one. I think this is a beautiful fragrance. Dossier did such a great job of this one, and a fraction of the cost to Lost Cherry. If you're not an expert, which I'm not, then you will not know the difference between this and Lost Cherry. Just my opinion, and that's coming from someone who is not an expert. This satisfies my need for a $400 bottle of Lost Cherry. Just saying. That is my third one. Fourth fragrance is by Bon Parfumeur. It's the number 402. Their fragrances come in numbers. This is the only one I have from this niche house. It's vanilla, caramel, and santal. Soft, not smoky vanilla, a very sweet. I quite often will wear this one to bed at night or if I'm just, it's also nice in the wintertime. I'll probably wear this again in the wintertime. That is by Bon Parfumers, number 402. And it is just a beautiful, simple, vanilla, creamy, sweet fragrance. The next one I haven't talked about in a while as well, is because it is more of a cozy one. And it is this beautiful bottle. I love this bottle. These are discontinued. By the Squared, and it's called Want Ginger. I have this in Want, and then I have it in the Ginger. I love this fragrance. This is my first bottle of Want Ginger, but I have had 2 bottles of the Want. This gives you a blast of ginger right off the top. It is vanilla, it is ginger, it is mandarin orange, it is damask rose, neroli, Madagascar vanilla, regular vanilla, vanilla absolute, and it is with heliotrope in it. I wear this a lot in the winter time, but it's going on my September tray. So that will be my 5th one. And the 6th fragrance I'm going to talk about is by Dolce & Gabbana, and it is The One. This is very much a peach fragrance. I have had about 3 or 4 bottles of this over the years. This one is almost finished, so that is my 6th one for my September tray. So the next one I'm going to talk about is from Lancome. It goes back to 1990. It is Tresor. 1990 feels like yesterday, but 1990 is like over 30 years ago. This one has also got peach in it, but it doesn't smell like Dolce & Gabbana The One. I loved it so much back then. It smells almost the same. So of course it's probably been reformulated 100 times. It's really well blended to the point where I have a hard time distinguishing exactly what I'm smelling. Peach really for me is fall. You know, peaches here are at their very, very best in August, September. It would be a signature fragrance all year round, but in particular, I think early fall to mid-fall, this one here really shines in that temperature of weather. So that is number 7. So number 8 is Penhaligon's Artemisia, which is opens with nectarine, Earl Grey tea, violets. It's got vanilla. It's got a little bit of jasmine in it. That's the next one. That is number 8. Yeah. 2 fragrances on my summer tray are going back on this tray. And so I'll go through them fairly quickly. And one of them is from L'Artisan, and it is Banana. You know, guys, I love this. If you like bananas, if you like candied bananas, then you will really, really love this. The next one from my summer tray is one that I wear all year round. I will probably take it with me to Jamaica because it's my signature fragrance. Even though I have 40 fragrances, this one would be my all-time signature fragrance. You girls and guys who know me well know the fragrance it is, and it is Haute Couture by Givenchy. This is lovely. This is a raspberry, peppery. Every time I smell this, I crumble into jelly. It's that good. It's actually very sexy, but there's a vibe there of the smokiness, the dustiness, the raspberry, and I think there's a little bit of rose in it as well. But it's just, there's something addictive about this. Now there's another one that came out. I think it came out in 2001, and it was a special edition of this one. And Richard, I post a picture of him up here, sent me the little bottle of it, and I've already gone down some of it, so I don't want to waste it. But it was a vintage. It's quite vintage. It came out in 2001, and that one is specifically still that same bottle. So that is a vintage bottle. This one here has been out over and over and over and over again. It's now been changed to a different bottle. I don't know if the formula is the same or not, but I actually have a backup of this one, and it's in this bottle. So the new bottle is really pretty. I always thought that this was very cheap looking. But yeah, there's just a real, it's timeless. It is a timeless fragrance. It's unique. I have nothing else like this in my collection. And yeah, guys, this is the 10th bottle. The 10th one is a body spray, Bath & Body Works. I paid $4 something for this. I have gone through quite a bit of it. This smells very similar to Lost Cherry. It's just a very sweet, easy, throw on, go to bed kind of fragrance. And that's exactly what I do with this at night. So that is my 10th fragrance for September. Have a great September. I will be back again with another video very, very soon. Take care. I love you loads. And don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle. Bye.